Hi guys, my name is Chloe, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be opening the February FairyLoot box. Now, I was supposed to be filming something completely different that I hadn't actually thought of yet today, but my FairyLoot box actually arrived earlier than it has been recently, and it's been staring at me now for a few days now, and I just couldn't put off filming an unboxing any longer because I really want to know what's inside this month's box. As per usual, I've kind of forgotten the theme, but I know in one of the if it's not this box, it'll be the next box, there's a new item, a clothing item I think, that hasn't been included before, which is kind of intriguing. So yeah, let's just crack on and see what is in this month's box. And I think I have just found the clothing item is right on top here, and that one is a little cap, and it does say, is it Baskayev? My pronunciation of that is awful, but that is the, I think it's the War College in Fourth Wing, I think that's what it's called. And on the front you've got the embroidery with the name, some clouds and some dragons as well. And nothing on the back. And nothing on the cap as well, and it is in this weird kind of like felt fabric. But yeah, unfortunately I'm probably never ever going to wear this. My partner really loves hats, but also doesn't read, so I don't know if I want to give this to him, and he has no idea that this is from like a well-loved fantasy romance and everyone thinks that he likes it. I don't know, but it might get used, just not by me. Apologise if I sound a bit different, by the way, my throat's been playing up a bit, but yeah, I really wanted to film today. Next we have another fabric item actually, and this one is a tote bag, and I think this has become my new favourite tote bag. Before it was the bookcase one, which is brown with lots of like traditionally coloured books on them. They look really old-fashioned. This one though is in my favourite colour, blue. So here we are, here's the bag there, and it is the same on both sides, and it looks, yeah, really like witchy and celestial. We've got some scrolls, crystals, potions. Let's see what books we've got. We've got some interesting books on here as well actually. I think they're all FairyLoot ones again still. I know, I don't think FairyLoot have done Stalk and Jack the Ripper. I don't think so. I would like them to do a set though, because I do want to buy a set of hardcovers, and I mean I'd prefer a special edition set. I haven't read them yet, but I'm hoping I'll like them. Caraval, Kingdom of Souls, Shatter Me, Curse of the Saints, Daughter of the Pirate King, Fourth Wing, Spice Road, The Hurricane Wars, The Night Circus. So yeah, from looking at this, it kind of looks like it's all books that FairyLoot have done in the past, unless I'm completely wrong. There might be another couple that aren't on here, but I'm hopeful that this means we might be getting a Stalk and Jack the Ripper set from FairyLoot. I mean, that would be amazing. Like I said, I still don't know if I enjoy them, but I loved Kingdom of the Wicked, and I loved Anatomy, which is also Victorian inspired fantasy set in Scotland, so I would love to get my hands on a special edition set. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see, I guess. Next we have a little box here which has a goose on the front with a dagger, and I mean I've been playing a lot of Baldur's Gate at the minute, and if you know Baldur's Gate then you know Astarion, and there's Goostarion going around in terms of Astarion as a goose being drawn in fan art, and I immediately get that from this box because of the dagger and everything. But yeah, this is the Jassard Air mug, and this might actually be a Stardust Thief item, or at the very least that name sounds familiar. I'm currently reading that book, so I should know if it belongs to it or not, but let's see. And this is really cool actually. I was expecting like a ceramic mug, I think it's ceramic, or like china. No, it won't be china. But this is actually like a glass mug, which I wasn't expecting. That's kind of cool. I haven't received one of these before from FairyLoot. And on the front we do have the goose again, and it says, she had the temperament of a deranged goose. And this is, oh no, this isn't from the Stardust Thief, so I feel less bad now for not recognising it. It's from the Jasad Air by Sarah Hashim, which I haven't read before. And then on the back we've just got a different design going round with like different fruits and leaves and stars. So that is kind of nice. I mean, I don't love it. We've definitely had prettier mugs, and I mean it is kind of basic, but a mug's always handy, and yeah, I don't own many glass ones, so there we go. Next we have a paper envelope, and it says the Crimson Moth Friendship Keychains. So in that one there, so let's see what we have. Oh wow, this is very, very cute. So we've got two keyrings here, and they are two sides of a book with like a moth in the middle. So when they connect up, they make like the, I'm making a mess of this, they make the complete moth. But then obviously you'll have them on either two different sets of keys, or you could, I guess, give them to a friend or family member. So that's really, really cute actually. I really like that. I like that, but I almost wish it was just one keyring and it'd have the whole thing. I would put that on my keys. I don't know if I just want half a book on my set of keys, and I mean I probably don't want both of them on there because they're quite weighty. So yeah, I would have preferred it as just being one whole keyring, but apart from that, this is gorgeous. I have finally found the spoiler card. It's gone back to being right at the bottom again. January, we just got lucky, I guess. And this is the art on the front. It's absolutely stunning. And this month's theme was a moth to the flame. So I have the card here. So the cap, yeah, was inspired by Fourth Wing. The keychain set was inspired by The Crimson Moth by Kristen Cicerelli, which I haven't heard of before, I don't think. I don't think I know anything about that book. The mug said it was from the Jasad Air. And then the tote bag is like a fandom neutral item. It just has a load of different books on there. Just seeing if it mentions if they're like strictly FairyLoot ones, but it doesn't. So again, fingers crossed for that special edition set. So now we've got some tarot cards. So we do have this one, which we had before. And I remember them mentioning that there was an error with the previous tarot card, but to be honest, I can't remember what it is. I will just swap that one out with the one that I already have. And then we have our tarot cards for this month's box, and they are absolutely gorgeous. I mean, they always are, but this character art especially. I mean, I am getting like Evangeline vibes from her. I don't know if it's just the rose pink hair or not, but we have this one for the Page of Moons. And then we have this really handsome one here for Knight of Moons. And yeah, they are very, very pretty. Beautiful art. I don't recognise them. They are characters from the Crimson Moth. So the same as the keychain. So finally we have the book. Last item, fingers crossed. January kicked us off to an amazing start with a beautiful, beautiful edition of, is it this Fragile Enchantment? The title's completely gone, but I can picture the book. Creepy faces on the front, but otherwise a stunning edition. So that was absolutely incredible. So I don't know if they can top that one. I mean, it'd be kind of hard to do, but let's hope that it's still gorgeous anyway. So first we have just the bookmark, which is, yeah, especially beautiful. Same art as the spoiler card. And then moving on to the book. Well, I mean, I definitely prefer this character art. This is gorgeous. And even though there are insects on there, I don't find that creepy. It was more the expression of the last books. It was more the expression of the characters on last month's book that I just found really creepy, but this is gorgeous. And so yeah, we've got like a dark cover with this art on the front, and then I think it's hard to see because the lighting's terrible today because the weather's miserable, but it might be I want to say it's rose gold foiling. It might be, but I'd have to check in better light. That is absolutely stunning. On the back we just have a little quote that says, "She was the Crimson Moth, a wanted criminal, not to mention a witch, hiding in plain sight. But this wouldn't be the first time she walked into a space full of people who hunted her kind. She'd done it hundreds of times before without batting an eye. So why was there a tiny seed of fear sprouting inside her? And that just looks like that with a little moth on the back. And then we have the spine as well. And the pages. Wow, I really like these pages actually. It fits really well with the cover as well. Let me just show you. They are digitally done, I think. Absolutely stunning. I mean, so far this is rivaling January's book, so I am super pleased with that. And the under one, I mean, this is absolutely stunning. The foiling on the front with the black, it really makes it stand out. And then it's the same on the back, just without the title. And then we have the title again on the spine, and it does say book one done bottom, so on the top even. So it's going to be a series, as many FairyLoot books are, unfortunately. I mean, they're all amazing, but I am trying to like finish my series, and I just keep getting more books, and they're amazing, so I want to then finish more series. But anyway, so on the front we have some end papers. Oh, I love this character artwork in foiling as well. That is stunning. And yeah, we do have the same on the back. I found that when FairyLoot have been doing foiled end papers, they repeat them on the front and back. And then when they're not foiled, we tend to get a different one. But yeah, I don't mind. It's absolutely stunning, absolutely gorgeous. And this time, oh yeah, I just noticed we didn't get a little art card with a letter from the author on the front, which is, I mean, a little disappointing, because I've got a album where I put my FairyLoot spoiler cards, and then next to it, so they're both displayed at the same time, I have the print with the author letter on, and they look amazing together, but we don't have one this month. We do have an author letter in the book, but you know, I'm missing out on that extra like artwork. Like, I just love flicking through and looking at them, so that is kind of disappointing. I would prefer to have it separately. I know it makes more sense to have it in the book because then you're not going to lose it, but no, yeah, that is, yeah, ever so slightly disappointing. But anyway, so yeah, that is absolutely gorgeous. And then it looks like we do have an alternative cover as well, without character art on it. So if you didn't want the character art on it, you could just swap it out. I think I'm going to stick with the original one though, because it is gorgeous. So yeah, that is a stunning book. I don't know at the minute if I prefer it over January's or not, to be honest. They're tied, and I mean, that's brilliant because they're both absolutely gorgeous. As I said, I hadn't heard of the Crimson Moth before. This is the one that the keychain and the tarot cards were inspired by, so I'm just going to read the synopsis now like I always do, just to get a feel for the book. So yeah, this is book one in the Crimson Moth duology. Okay, so it's only a duology. I don't mind that so much, they're easier to finish. But anyway, the only thing more treacherous than being a witch is falling in love. On the night Rune's life changed forever, blood ran in the streets. Now in the aftermath of a devastating revolution, witches have been diminished from powerful rulers to outcasts ruthlessly hunted due to their waning magic, and Rune must hide what she is. Spending her days pretending to be nothing more than a vapid young socialite, Rune spends her nights as a Crimson Moth, a witch vigilante who rescues her kind from being purged. When a rescue goes wrong, Rune decides to throw the witch hunters off her scent by courting the handsome Gideon Sharp. Except Gideon is a notorious and unforgiving witch hunter loyal to the revolution, and falling for him would be deadly. So yeah, I never read it myself, but this is kind of giving me, is it Serpent in Dove, the one that was witch hunter? I'd never read that, so it will be interesting to read a witch hunter romance. So yeah, enemies to lovers sounds like it, so that's going to be interesting. And yeah, this is gorgeous. I keep looking at it and like I'm like surprised at how gorgeous it is. It's just so beautiful. But yeah, those were all the items in the February FairyLoot box. Again, another strong box, especially the book. I don't think the items themselves were quite as good as last month for me, but the book was still stunning. And as I said, I was slightly disappointed that we didn't have an author's letter with art on the back. Would have loved that, but oh well. I think for me, my favourite item will probably be the tote bag, and I don't think I'm surprised that I'm saying that, because I don't love tote bags. I have a lot of them, I don't need them very much, but yeah, the colouring on this is absolutely gorgeous. It's definitely become the favourite tote bag I own, so I'm probably not going to get rid of it anytime soon. But yeah, the mug kind of simple in a disappointing ever so slightly, but unique. And the hat, whilst I do love a forthing item because I love that book, I'm probably not going to wear it. But yes, that was it. Let me know down below if you've read this book already and what did you think. But as always, I hope you are enjoying your current reads, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!